is a daily restorative yoga practice, a general remedy for life, supportive in life's vitality. Reminiscent of the yoga in a Thai massage session. Usually I ask the students to become their own client first, and thereby performing this yoga introduction to the leg series on themselves. So laying flat, I'll be working with the right side first, bending the knee, coming in to the torso, compressing the lower leg if you can. General Lucy.Tan breaths apply, inhaling in, holding, adjusting, exhaling, softening. You can't compress the lower leg, just behind the knee. Inhaling and pulling in. Rolling the shoulders back. Exhaling, softening, and we'll breathe 3 times. So, bringing the knee out to the side. Sorry. Not very much. Kind of in line with the shoulder rather than the torso. We're going to be keeping the thigh as close to the torso as possible. Reaching for the foot. Both hands. Trying to open that leg. Inhaling into that. Stretch. Exhaling and softening. If you need to hold on to the lower leg, go ahead and do that. Inhaling and trying to just straighten that leg, but it's not becoming straight. It's a bent knee. Exhaling, softening. Again, keeping the thigh close to the torso, you probably won't straighten the leg. So inhale into that pose again. Exhaling, softening. Now this time the knee does go off to the side, into the side body, armpit. Experience your range of motion. So soften, deepen through, come to your edges. Half of a happy baby. Maybe pushing your right elbow into your right knee. I'm holding the foot with my left hand and right. Inhaling in. Exhaling, softening. Inhaling, maybe pulling the knee as close to the floor as possible. Experimenting and letting your shoulders go. Sole of the foot facing the ceiling. Exhaling, that foot comes across the body. Maybe a 90-degree angle, experiencing the hips turning, coming across. We will be going towards a spinal twist, but we'll take the knee, or the foot, the right foot to the top of the left thigh. Opening up the knee first, the right knee, inhaling, maybe placing some pressure towards the floor, exhaling, softening, inhaling. Wherever that foot lands on the thigh is fine. Exhaling one more time. So towards the spinal twist. We're going to be taking that knee just across the body, creating a lower hip stretch first. Inhaling in, experiencing a first point of resistance, not necessarily falling into the spine yet. Exhaling, softening. And then inhaling again, finding a little bit more room, maybe stretching into the glutes this time. Holding that breath, adjusting, maybe turning the nose over the right shoulder a little bit more. Creating more of a spinal twist when you exhale, softening, maybe finding that third point, that third edge. And this time maybe you feel it more in that lower back and spine. So that was inhaling in, exhaling. I exhaled in that pose, and I'm also exhaling back to center. We're going to be grabbing for our ankle on our right side and bringing our leg back for a runner's stretch. So taking the foot out to the side is a little bit more challenging for the instep, and up the leg, inner knee, rotates the hip a little bit more. You can tuck the foot up underneath the hip as well. That will stretch the top of the foot, possibly cramping the calf and the sole of the foot a little. So try either one. Inhaling and maybe pushing that knee thigh towards the ground, pulling up on my belly, exhaling, softening, inhaling. Remembering to hold that breath up at the top and then exhaling, settling in one more time. This one is one of the favorites, to open up the seated postures, forward moving poses, postures of life. Slowly going out the way that you came in to protect your knee, shake it out, come lay flat, relax your spine again. That right leg is going to come straight up. Hold on to what you can. If it's the thigh, the calf, you can work yourself into the heel. Maybe even over the sole of the foot and the toes so that you get the full stretch coming all the way around the body, all the way through the arm and shoulder. Secondary stretches through the upper body if you connect with your feet. And relax the shoulders. Almost let the legs stretch the arm. So inhaling. Straightening that leg, straightening the spine, relaxing the shoulder, exhaling, softening a little. Maybe moving a little bit into it, inhaling. Exhaling, if you can bring that leg closer and closer each time, you can bring up both hands. Exhale. But leave the head on the ground. We work hard enough. We're going to take that right leg straight out to the side. So again, grabbing what you can. If you need a yoga strap to hold on to your foot, bring one with you for your practice. Again, you could just hold on to your leg or your thigh, but getting the foot closest to the ground. Inhaling in, adjusting the spine while you hold your breath. Relax the shoulder, exhale, soften. Pulling the thighs away from each other. Exhale, soften. So, this leg's gonna swing around to the other side. I usually bend my knee to get a hold of my foot. Straightening this leg, getting it over there. And 3 breaths. Same. Inhaling in. Maybe pushing your foot away from you. Relaxing the shoulder, exhale, soften. Inhaling into it again, maybe rotating the nose away from the foot. Exhale, soften. Maybe adjusting the shoulders again. And back to neutral. Take a few breaths rest there. Kind of notice the subtle changes from side to side. I'm going to switch sides so that the left side is closer to the front again. And going through this one more time. Bringing the left knee in. Going to squeeze the shin in, breathing in. Foot rotations. And keeping the thigh close to the torso, opening up the leg, reaching for the sole of the foot, maybe just the lower leg. Inhaling, stretching open that hamstring, the back of the knee, keeping it bent. Going towards half of a happy baby. So pressing that knee down to the side. With the left elbow to the left knee, start pushing the knee out to the side. I have both hands to foot, so you could very well let go with the left hand and just use that elbow to the knee thigh. But then inhale in. Relax a little, sole of the foot to the ceiling. And nice range of motion for the hip, keeping the knee out, bringing across the body. Letting the knee rest, a foot rest to leg. Knee rest down. Inhaling, pressing knee down. Hand to belly, lift up at the lower torso. Two spinal twist, hip stretch first. Glute stretch. Spinal twist. Runner stretch. Same as the other side. And lift on the lower left belly. Pressing the knee down. Out the way you came in. Spinal twist. Straighten self out. Body, hips, back, shoulders. Straight leg, left side, coming up. Wrapping the sole of the foot with what you can. Straight leg. Left hand, left foot, out to the side. Swinging that leg out and down across the body. Again, doing what you can to get that foot into hand or yoga strap, straightening out the leg again, getting towards the floor, getting ready for your breath work. Go. Coming to rest, taking a savasana, shake that out, straighten everything up visually. Just lay in that anatomical position, homeostasis for a while, letting everything settle. maybe coming to see where some of the tension still lie, and knowing that you can spend time on and longer amounts of breaths within each line of tension that you find. So increase to 5, 7, 9, 11, 21 breaths. Your practice will obviously increase in the length of time, but if we can do this once a day, we're doing pretty good. So good luck with the practice.